come in, sisters. Hey, let me tell you, this code in Holland is not playing with us. You better be ready for this snow that has started. Oh yeah, let me wait for you people to come in. Come in. Blessed evening, everybody. I beg, I greet all of you in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I greet all of you in the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. Oh yeah, sisters, let's come and talk. Let's talk. Let's share truth. I want to talk to my sisters because even just now before I started the video, I saw something that just even encouraged me to write this, to start the video. My brothers and sisters, there are a lot of single women out here because of the type of men they are looking for. I want to rebuke us women that we need to stop looking at appearance. Grown women don't look at a man's height, weight, or appearance. They look at the heart and the potential of a man. Hello? Because if he's a hardworking man, I'm telling you the truth, he's better than one that looks clean and smart out here lying to you, who cannot even go and collect money. There are a lot of women that are single because of appearance, not even because of moral standard or character. My sisters, women, we are so cocky sometimes because of appearance. Some women, they say they cannot marry a short man. Some women say they cannot marry a dark man. I was watching somebody who is proudly saying they can never be with a black man, it's only with Mzungu. Sister Sharon, let me not start laughing because this flu just burst me into laugh. Sister Sharon and her husband, sis wrote even in this video this evening, she wrote that her husband is shorter than her. But Sharon is a grown woman to worry about her husband being shorter than her. Does Kim buff away well now? Well, does he break back well? They're always in honeymoon, they're always somewhere in the forest, in the jungle, the two of them in a cottage. Does it have anything to do with height? Because now some of these short men who carry big weapons, God himself knows he compensated them for making them short. He increased them somewhere. Sharon, you're already laughing. Even me, Idris. Idris, you better stop. This laugh is contagious. I want to deliver this information to my sisters. Where will be yourself? My brothers and sisters, that's rubbish. That is too short for me. You are single, sister. You have not even managed to get a man to have a conversation with you, to give you time, respect, to speak or to listen to you. But the first man that does that, the first thing you think of is too short for me. He's too dark for me. He's not my type. The way he dresses. The woman of my generation is foolish. They even want grown men who are Papa Rockefeller's age. I've seen these with men marry young wives. I've seen how these older men can suffer in the hands of young girls. They dress them like B.I.G. at the age of 60. They dress them like Tupac at the age of 50. We need to pray for our men. My sisters, I'm sorry. I'm trying to contain myself, but this is what is happening. Because that girl has a vision of how her husband should look. And now she's dressing a whole grown man in sagging pants, in Nike shoes like a boy, in shirts that are short-sleeved like a B.I.G. Namwemba Mumbi. Can you imagine, my sister? And we are seeing them. That's what happens when women have an aspiration of what type of men they want. Because if you marry a man that God has given you, my husband is older than me. I'm never ashamed of how my husband dresses. He dresses his age. The day that I see Papa Rockefeller sagging pants like Tupac, I go flog that demon out of him in Jesus' name. At the age, if he flog like Tupac, wearing chain and bracelet and pierced ear, what are my children going to do? I am saving strength to come and fight some of these demons when they are manifesting in children, not in grown people. That's not a demon. That's the devil cocoing you, ranguiraring you. I'm sorry, my sisters. Women need to accept what God has given us. And for God to give you a mature man, I wish women would understand. Some of us, God gave us grown-up men because of the destinies we have. A younger man will not be able to understand. And some of you women, you are grown women. You marry a younger man. You have to accept the age and how God has created everything. A younger man will not behave as an older man. If you marry one that likes to sag pant, my sister, if his generation is sagging pant, you cannot expect him to pull up his pant. And when God puts a marriage like that, he also expects the one who is grown to have more patience for the younger one and allow the younger one to fail and make mistakes because you have lived longer than them. Nobody stopped you and you didn't do everything in your life perfect. You might be 70 now, but you made a lot of mistakes. And that person is in the phase of life. Whether they are your wife or not, they're still in that phase of their life. So the first couple of years is learning, acceptance, allowing somebody to grow. A lot of us women, we are single because we have an idea of what type of husband we want. Even me, it would be dangerous if the Lord would have given me the grace, what type of husband I wanted. Let me tell you, the type of husband that I wanted was Mr. Ib. That was my type. Big belly. Looking like he's pregnant, but not pregnant, in between. Hello. But even Papa Rockefeller, they look half pregnant. He has trumpet belly plus fufu. If God would give woman the opportunity to choose what type of man, most of us would not be with our husbands. Because that's a desire of the heart, emotions. They come and go. They go up and down. But God knows what is good for us. He didn't give us the wants. He gave us the needs. Ambassador T-Bone, I'm not lying. Sharon knows. I was in love with Mr. Ip for a long time. That was just my type of man. He can cook. He's a drama king. Just everything. It fit in my world, in my mind. That was my type of spade. While other my friends were fighting for yo Balis and yo men. Now me, Mr. Ib was my spade. You understand? I've never been attracted to younger men. They get me tired fast because I've spent my whole life playing with men. I know man more than I know woman. I've covered up for man more than I've covered up for woman. So my brothers and sisters, if you want God to bless you, you have to, that's why they say you give up your own will, your own power, so that God can have the power. And God, when he takes over the power, he doesn't give you what you need. He doesn't give you what you want. He gives you what you need, which is not important. But if you don't have it, you can't live. He gives you what you will need in that marriage. A supporter. Most of us, the type of men we wish we would have married. How you say it? Your body, Brad Pitt. How you say it? I don't know if it's English, Brad Pitt or Brad Pitt. A and R is our disease. Let's carry the God. The Lord love us by grace. Brad Pitt is not going to be the type of man that is going to nurture you like that man you are calling Mr. Ib, is not my type. And God knows that. Idris Elba is not going to be the type of man who will sacrifice. Who's going to sacrifice to send you to school? Babysit the children. Take care of the children. Stand behind so they can support your career or your life. Now when I look at it, Mr. Ibu is the mature one. But you know, we all used to think about, what type of man you like. I mean, I didn't want to carry them short like Kelvin Hart or Marion, because I wanted to make sure that if we get into a fight, I'm still able to reach that son of a son. Like I carry him where we understand. If he carry me, I carry him too. That's the type I wanted to be equal because I feel like the Lord has given me strength. You know, not joke. I cannot allow comedy to pass me. I love Jesus so much. I was looking at Omarion and Kelvin Hart. That small short level. That was my speed. And if you look at all of them, even with their appearance, I don't think I'd be the first woman they would pick. Because this world is wicked. People are not picking partners based on the morals, the things that makes a home and builds a house. No, or that builds a family and that has a strong foundation in God. Some men, they marry women because of nyash. And these days now, they are fighting with each other. My wife got bigger nyash than yours. Yeah, my wife got, I'm putting her in surgery next week. Next week, she they come with extra big. My sisters, a lot of women are single not by the will of God. Because what God will give you, according to you, it's low standard. I've been there before. I've told you people this story. My best friend, Manas. She was dating 2 guys at one point. No, she was dating one, but there was one who was interested in her. There was one who was mature. I'll call him Papa Rockefeller's generation. But he used to wear a jacket, a 3-piece. And the other one used to dress like a 2-pack, B.I.G. Yo, man, what's up, what they do, what they good. The one who is like 2-pack take us out. He couldn't even fill the table with alcohol. Now us we start to remove our money from our bras now because, you know, we used to go with backup because some of us who could not be prostitute. Look at our appearance. Nobody will spend on us. So we knew how to use our voice, make money. When you go party, you have your money. True life story. That's how we start to remove our money from our bras, from our socks, from our pockets to buy Montero, Jerepigo. He couldn't. He couldn't. But the day Uncle Villager, Uncle One Piece, took us out, he dress code and his shoe. Of course, it was speaking according to us. It was village. We were underestimating him. Yeah. We drank. God knows. He showed us that we need to stop degrading and stop looking for rubbish. And that's where we all stopped playing with yo men. And I told my friends, if you bring a yo money, I'm going to be ruining, sabotaging this relationship because they make us use our money. Useless, caterpillars, cute idiots for nothing. That's what I call it. My sisters, Uncle One Piece made the table black. We drink, my brothers and sisters. We chop and we eat. We eat vimbombo, the feet of the trotters of the cow. We eat goat. We eat beans mixed with okra. We eat. Uncle Bye made everything. We even went at BP. I'll never forget at arcades. That's where you could get the best sausage and chips. Uncle One Piece, he worked hard. If he needed to take 3 jobs, he wanted to show my friend, I will work for you. And I said, guy, this man, if you ask him for school fees, he will even help you. But this other man we went to, this one is collecting your money. And every time he was speaking sweet American English. Hey, babe, do you think you can buy me some airtime? I see my friend, she's doing hair. Making hair our own money, giving this boy. So this boy didn't like me because one time I confronted him. I said, now you be lazy, cute idiot. If you think I'm direct now, I used to be direct even this start here. I said, you're a cute idiot. You're collecting my friend's money. I don't want to see you. So when he came, I used to sabotage. That relationship did not last long. By the will and the grace of God, the Lord gave me power. I destroyed that. My friend got married a greedy idiot where she have to work hard. You're the one running the salon, your husband is collecting the money you're making. No, that's not a real man. Some of you need to thank the Lord. And the men that you're supposed to be with, you're not going to find him the way he's supposed to be. But he has a purpose and a destiny. He has a future. God knows. But the problem is that a lot of us women, that's why men are borrowing rental cars. They are renting flats and houses. They are manipulating you. I know one of my friends who was cheated on. A man said he's renting a house. He bought a house, it's his. When the landlord came, this man came out from the back door. He left my friend in the house. The only thing he owned in that house, he was renting everything, just a bag of his clothes. He left my friend in there, and I had to go and pay some money to carry my friend out of that house. So my friend knows this story well. I said, a devil be sending us. That's why some girls have gone to a man to a hotel. He ran away on a bill. You know why, sister, you found yourself to such a man? He looks. Me, I don't care how sharp the belt look. These days, there's even Chinese, Taiwan, and African Gucci. Even Africa started to make Gucci and Louis Vuitton. If you don't get it, well. Even the devil can Versace in fake Gucci and they look brand new. Women need to be very careful. And women should not love men who have money. It's nice to see a man that can work hard, who can spend. But do not. We put them in the A class. The moment he can buy you a phone, he can pay your bills. That's why some of you have become professional prostitutes. You date various men and you have various men sending money. If a woman is receiving money from 4 different men, she's not married. She's officially a prostitute. She's a worker, a sex worker. Whether she's giving sex or not, she's a sex worker. She's collecting money from men. And those men that you're collecting money from, they expect something. I have stories of friends that were almost killed by a dog because the man they were collecting money from, they did not want to save the coochie. They wanted to keep the toto. When the man realized that they are just stealing his money and chopping his money, he released his bulldogs that never come out. He said, if you not give me some of this coochie, the toto going to, the dog go slaverize you with the toto. They didn't have no choice. So they call it rape. I did not call it rape. I thought I say, you got what you deserve. You are collecting money from this man. And some of these men, they sleep in their graves for their money. They cannot even give it to their family members. You think they'll give it to you for free. So my brothers and sisters, especially the women, sorry. And then to the men, this is my advice. A lot of you men are really slow minds. You choose women based on shape, skin tone, structure of the face, and bone. Cheeky bone. You best to start a family for you chose the mother of your children based on the round nyash. And the Lord never even said that nyash is something that women we should be proud of, because if it was something that was good, it should have been like a heart organ. Nyash is like Jenkins, they say, big nyash, small nyash. It still all carry poop. And we all have to go to toilet and poop. But to marry, to base wife, mother of your children, based on nyash, my brothers, your mother didn't do you well. Your mother don't born you well, my brother. Something wrong with you, you need deliverance. You chose a wife based on the fact that your wife is light skin tone. And a lot of you think that if your wife is light skin tone outside, you are also going to get children who are lighter. It's the opposite. I'm a dark woman, and there are women who are with black men, and there are white women. Their children are more darker than my mixed-raced ones, than their mixed own, because it's no guarantee. The foolishness and the corrosive nonsensity, vagastiki, non-constigi. I don't even know what other language I can pull up in the Holy Dictionary. Bafurastiki, Jesus, satanic. You cannot choose a wife, men, based on her shape. You cannot choose a wife based on how good she suck dick. You cannot choose a wife based on how long she save in bed. Paka. There is more to a wife. Can she take care of a home? Can she work and cook and take care of the children? But the men of these days, they are surprised that their mothers are having problems. And these girls, you chose a woman because of nyash. Now the woman that you married, you picked the only inspiration. What was your biggest inspiration? Una go hear them. When I saw her, the way she looked, her body, her nyash, the way it was round, it was big. It was like, ooh, that is my spec. That is your spec. Based on shape. Yeah, baby. Devil be a liar, Lord. That's my shape. That's the kind of woman that I want. You married her. She can't cook. She can't get along with your family. She doesn't know how to bring peace in your family and you. She's the only one who is always making sure that you're fighting. Because you chose that based on one thing. Not how her heart can be towards your sisters and brothers, to your own mother and father, but because of Nyash. The same way black women will look at white men. Oh, he's flat Nyash. I cannot be with him. We laugh, I know. I've been there before, I have to confess for myself. We laugh at them at Muzungu doesn't have Nyash. I thank the Lord about Parokafe I don't have Nyash, because I have also heard that men who have big Nyash, their brain has gone to their Nyash. He don't function well. It be poop in their brain. God of Shadrach, God be close. Yeah? That's how men are choosing wives. And because you picked from a quality of the lowest gutter of them all. This woman, you see how she treats your mother, what she brings in your family. No respect, no wisdom, not knowing when to step down and to shut up. Behaves like a chinyangarai. Left, right, and center. And that's what you are suffering with men. You are suffering with what you got. You're having side chicks. Because the side chick is what you want to marry. The one that you have at home. Usually, not all marriages, is so dumb and slow. It's rare that a man will go to a side chick over a good woman. But most of them, it's because also they think she don't bring nothing to the table. What does your wife have? Nyash. Not even brain or wisdom. Nyash. And if you look around with all the famous people, they don't even marry. You see a lot of famous men, black men especially, America, Europe, Africa. If you see all of them, the black men who are married to women, they are not married to women of their standard. They are married to women that are too much for them. The only reason why they are with them is because of money, because that man can take care of that woman. But that woman's heart does not belong to that man. Because even the level of looks and appearance, you see it very, very well. And most of the black men that are rich, they don't marry a woman my skin tone. They go look for a woman that is like colored or very bright and light in complexion. But most of those wives, NBA, FNA, American celebrities, damn, the same as Beyonce. Beyonce is intelligent on stage. But can you have a conversation? Conservative conversation, constructive conversation, wisdom conversation. Can you get something and learn from that? Most of those slay queens, dunderheads, they are trophy wives. These guys who are rich, they marry the wife based on appearance and are showing off to their friends. Like Kelvin Hart is showing off. Look at my wife. Even the wife that married Kelvin Hart, when you look at that woman, Kelvin Hart was not that. She would have never married Kelvin Hart if Kelvin Hart worked in a supermarket. Because her type is the taller ones. Chris Brown. Even Chris Brown, you're not going to see Chris Brown go marry a woman that look normal. They do not like the Viola Davis type of woman. They like these women they carry. LeBron James woman, Beyonce woman, Kim Kardashian woman. The same with Kanye. You see the type of woman he went to marry. They marry trophy. Wife is not something that, it's not like you're fighting with your enemies when you're taking a wife that if my enemies, they see me, I go show them I got wife with nyash, I got wife with breast, I got wife with light skin. God forgive me. God forgive me. And that's why they are all with wives that look one thing but the same. Women, look around the black richest men in the world. Remove the Denzel Washington, the Samuel J. Jackson, that man. Remove these other ones because they married wives that are with substance. But go to the Kanye West, the Jay-Z, all these celebrities, the NFL, the NBA, The common people that you know, celebrities, even influencers, they all married a wife that looks like it came from a lab. And one thing about that wife, it's not a wife of substance. It's a wife that you can see that this woman is dead. These women are spending 24/7 days of their life, of a day, in their lives, 7 days a week, to fix everything about themselves. They all look like plastic Barbie dolls. They all have waist trainer 24/7. That's not a wife. The people who have money, they can't have that wife if they didn't have money, because that wife need a chef, need a nanny, need a gate man, even need somebody to wash her nyash. Men who marry wives out here, you see the Denzel. That's a wife that has helped him to build a whole family inheritance and generational wealth for their children. These wives of these days, that these men, black men picking women because of looks, they're all coming up with mascara, makeup, brand clothing, competing with clothes 24/7, rubbish. That's not a wife, my sister. That's what the Lord said. Not all of us are meant to be wives. It be true. So to you, brothers, especially black men, it's a shame. The slavery that you went through this evil spirit of Satan that brought enmity between the white and black. A lot of you black men, you think women my color, how I look, are not qualified to be your wife. And actually your lives would have been cheaper and much easier with a normal wife. Because these wives, you lick nyash for these wives. She'll be like a god. If you say your family, they go, now go. You are not the owner, you are not the man of the house. She be the man who wear the pant. She don't submit to you. Now you submit to her. We know that you are suffering in these marriages, but keep lying to people online. So to all the black men, I'm sorry, my black brothers. Slavery has destroyed you people so bad that you look at women in such context. And it's a shame, because whether a black woman is lighter than me or darker than me, they are all women with the same melatonin gene component, and they are all under the same grace of the same God. So a lot of black men, the reason why they are marrying the wrong type of women is because they don't go to their level. And level is not based on appearance. It is moral, character, standard. Does this person fear God? Does this family's person acknowledges that there is a God above there? We don't look for those things. The first thing you're looking for is nyash. My sisters, you better look for a man that loves you for who you are. Because when you get married, what if you don't have children straight away? You better have a man who's going to go through the wilderness and the barren times with you until you give birth. Because that's how faithful God is. And he gave you that one that will be faithful. It's only you women and men who want to choose with your eyes. Let's wake up. I wanted to share this, especially because a lot of men, they make fun of big women. It has become a habit. You laugh at big women. If a woman has a big belly, it's a problem, because they have to be so snatched on their belly. But when a woman has given birth, even the earth knows life has passed through her. Don't play with her. That belly tells a lot of story. If she's going to change her life, let her change for her health, but not because if they are big. A lot of men, you don't even look at fat women. They are not even in my preview. You are an idiot. Because the skinny one you are marrying, you are going to suffer 20 years from now. That's the one who will never birth your mother in the deathbed. But you see that big fat one, you make fun of, obese, ugly, and all of that. That natural one, she's able to actually go and birth your mother on her deathbed and help you in the mortuary, cover you and stand with you. And it's not all women who can do that. And let me tell you one thing, you go learn. The cuter they look from appearance, the more mean-hearted they are. Yes, because their love and their heart and their desire is in everything that they love, and they don't hide it. They show it to you. It's not every slave queen who can be a wife. Some by grace, God, they changed them. But most of them, brothers, you better learn. You are marrying appearance, and then when you bring it in your home, it doesn't even align with your family values. it starts to become bossy and bring distraction in your home. You start to feel ashamed. Even your friends. If your friends don't like your wife, your family, and everybody around you, there is a big problem. There is a big problem. Because it just doesn't happen like that. Of course, there are some people from nowhere, no reason they do it. But if it's like that and it is meant to be by God, those people will come to accept us whether they like it or not. That marriage will go on because God has already seen children in that marriage. But some of you, it's a sign from God. But you allowed that snake to come in your house. Now you married that appearance. It looks very beautiful. Look, that's why I say most of these NBA, NFL influencers, rich black men who are married to these girls that look half colorish, half white and bright, a yellow tone. They cannot even have communication with their families. Most of these Beyonce that you want to be, ask if Beyonce is kind to the family of Jay-Z. You'll be surprised. You marry what you do not want. May God help us, my brothers and sisters. Let me carry the go. I'm going to sleep. You know, this cold and this weather is not playing with us. Let me prepare the clothes for the boys for school tomorrow. I just wanted to say this. It's not just to women alone. It's us to men as well. Now, black men. That's the reason why we are looking out here like transformers that ran into the a collusion that the Lord sent to scatter the pit of hell. We look like transformers from the pit of hell that were under the collusion that the Lord sent Holy Ghost fire that he scattered the devil and his demons, the fallen angels, because of all this makeup and all of that. Women are doing all of that because of men. But let me tell you, Jesus still has sons and men. They might not be prayerful as you think, but God still has faithful sons out here in the world. That my sister, if he don't love you the way I'm natural right now, then he's not supposed to be for you. And I thank the Lord because the one he gave me, when I look at this sugar daddy, my sugar rare, my old soldier never die, my darling. This man like me and love me natural, and he love everything about me. And I thank the Lord because he doesn't have any problem with it. Lord, I thank you for my sweetheart. Oh my God, when you pass here, even my soul, they go with you. Come back, my soul, Papa, rock and feel. Hey, when God give you the man for you, he will love you. You don't have even to lose weight. He will not be the one to tell you to lose weight. You are the one who's going to say, baby, I want to check my blood pressure. I want to be healthy. Now that I have found you, I feel like my weight is bringing me down. So I want to change my weight because I want to have a longer life and healthier life with you. Not man who go meet you and he go choose you or leave you based on if you have a big belly or not. Grown men don't do that. Real men, whether skinny or big, whatever the Lord has provided in their face, if they love it, a real man, they go for it. They go for it. If you are the bigger, in fact, the better. Because real men, they like to play hide and seek. That's why our fathers went to bed very, very late. May God bless all of you. I beg, love the way God has created you. And if the man is from God for you, look at us. People are making fun of us every day online here. I give you perfect example. But there's a man here next to me whose heart it be trembling and bubbling and booming. Bogudu, 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 bogudu. You cannot wait to kiss these ribs. These same ribs, they say they are dry and they're looking like Sharagai. The man is next to me. He's looking at me like I'm catfish. He want to eat chicken, roasted chicken. Oh my God, oh, God bless all of you. Bye-bye.